like to fight, so we'll add a new problem to your night.
Excuse me. Down here. Hello. I wanted to ask you something. It's something.
Why do you hide inside these walls?
Down here. Hello. I wanted to ask you something. It's something really important. Excuse me. Come a little closer. Hey, down here. Hello. I wanted to ask you something.
My friend, you have met a terrible, terrible demise. But, I don't feel too bad about it. After all, if it weren't from me, it would have just been from someone else, you know? I guess what I'm trying to say is life goes on. Well, for everyone else, life goes on, not for you. You're dead. But that's neither here nor there. It reminds me of one summer day in the park. I was having just a delightful picnic with my good friend Orville. And I said to him, Orville, I have a story. And he said to me, what's the significance of the story? And Ah, it seems that you have met your end. Ah, what a pity. You know, I don't feel too bad about it, though. After all, if it weren't me, and not easy to get down either, and not as young as I. Well, it seems that your journey has ended. Very sorry about that. It was always going to end this way, of course. If it weren't by me, it would have just been by some other, terrible thing. Just you could not imagine how terrible it would be. Just it seems that you have met a horrible demise, my friend. But these things happen in life. Life goes on. Not for you, obviously. You're dead. But it reminds me of a time I was having a conversation with my friend Orville. We were where were we? I think we were by the river. We were sitting by the river and watching the fish leap over the falls. And I said to Orville, sometimes I feel like a fish leaping over and over again, always trying to get somewhere, though I don't know where, only to find myself in the jaws of a beast. He, of course, looked at me, surprised. Have you been in the jaws of a beast, friend? To which I said, no, of course not, Orville. I said, no, 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 no. I simply meant that life can seem like a relentless endeavor to overcome meaningless obstacles, only to meet an equally meaningless fate, regardless of your efforts, regardless of the obstacles you've passed. And Orville, he stood and proceeded to drape me with a picnic cloth, to which I asked him, I said, friend, what are you doing? He looked at me very concerned, really. I feel like you've gotten too much sun. Indeed, indeed I had. He proceeded to pour me a glass of just ice-cold lemonade. Ooh, you ever mix it with iced tea? You do like a little half lemonade, half... Ooh, it's so... You should try it some... Well, you can't because you're dead. But anyways, so you may be asking yourself, how did I go from sitting by the falls and drinking lemonade to being wedged in the air duct? Not only with Orville, but with an entire assortment of fruity-colored friends. Well, there's really no good answer to that, but perhaps I met a demise of my own at some point, and this is my afterlife or my dream, whatever it might mean. I honestly don't know. Or maybe it doesn't mean anything at all. Maybe it doesn't mean anything at all.
friends tend to become more active and aggressive, it might be a good idea to peek at those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their proper place, you know. Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come on stage very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so, hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera views, and those blind...
Uh-oh, how unfortunate. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. I'm gonna do a sneaky thing and throw a new contender in the ring.
Hey, I want to tell you something. Excuse me, can you come a little closer? Excuse me.
Uh-oh, how unfortunate. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. I know how much you like to fight, so I'll add a new problem to your night. Don't get distracted.
Hello. Hey, you're doing great. Most people don't laugh this way.
you hate getting killed by them?
Unfortunate. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. I know how much you like to fight, so I'll add a new problem to your night.
Hello? Hello? I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll do fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first week, okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for...
Ah, it seems that you have met your end. Ah, what a pity. You know, I don't feel too bad about it, though. After all, if it weren't me, it would have just been one of the others, I guess. I'm honestly just glad to be out of those air ducts. You know, it's not easy for a hippopotamus to fit up there, and not easy to get down either, and not as young as I used to be, as you can see. I used to be able to do all the sorts of things. You're young, you're vibrant, you have that sort of pep in your step. It reminds me of a conversation I was having with one of my good friends, Orville. We were having a nice picnic one day. I believe it was summer. No, perhaps it was... Was it the fall? Yes. It was the fall because the leaves had turned already. But I said to Orville, I says, Orville, I have a story to tell you. And Orville looked at me, kind of odd and said, what's it about? I said to him, not every story has to be about something, Orville. Sometimes a person just wants to talk. Why does everything have to be a story? I said to him. He just looked at me and he said, well, you said you had a story. And, he was quite right. I did, in fact. I told him I had a story. I suppose if a person just wants to talk, then it's best to not announce that you're telling a story. Telling a story does come with its own pressures and expectations, I suppose. After all, if you're just talking to a friend, then there's no more expectations than if you were talking into the wind. Words by themselves aren't expected to carry, aren't expected to stick. But if you announce you're telling a story, well then, there'd better be a point to it all, No one wants to sit and listen to someone ramble on and on and on with no end in sight. So...
Yo. Oh my god, I can't even get out of here.
Let
Let me,
can
I
Gonna tell them a story is tantamount
I don't
to
even know
asking
my
them
mic's
to
working.
stop what they're doing and pay attention. You're basically saying, hey, buddy, stop everything. Stop what you're thinking. I have a solution to everything. And, well, I didn't really have any story to tell. In hindsight, I probably just misspoke when I said that I had a story. I think it would have just been better to tell Orville that I wanted to tell him something rather than tell him that I had a story. But you know, even then, it might have put too much importance on the whole thing. Either way, it was quite a nice day. I remember that we were drinking tea.
He remembers they were drinking tea. That's fantastic. He remembers they were drinking tea. That's fantastic. Frame drop. Oh, I need a mute. Alright, let's go. I don't even know what this is. It's like a 30-20 mode, I think. Did I disable Nightmare on? No, sorry, you didn't get to kill me. I'm too good at this game. Are you serious? What am I using?
I want to tell you something.
Shut up! Bro, I'm already at 68 power. Get away, bitch. God, I can never get a break! Leave me the fuck alone! That's not really good. Shut the fuck up! Easy.
Say cheese!
Say cheese! Shut the fuck up, bro. Look at fucking Springfield. Get out of here.
Hello. Hey, you're doing great. Most people don't last this long.
Do they now?
I mean, you know, they usually move on to other things by now. I'm not implying that they died. That's not what I meant.
Come on!
I better not take up too much of your time. Things are getting real tonight. Hey, listen, I had an idea. If you happen to get caught and want to avoid stuff,
Oh my god, I'm so lucky.
try playing dead. You know, go limp. Then there's a chance that maybe they'll think that you're an empty costume instead.
Let's go! Oh, hey, 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 let's go. Yeah, got that 5,000 score. Oh, damn, bro. Turn that shit up, bro. Let's go. Amazing, I'm amazing. I'm amazing. Let's go. Intermission. I skipped like my high score is like 700. Now it's like 5,000.
私はここで同じ冷たい朝飯を再び食べている。私はコーンフレ
That's all I
ー
really
ク
want.
が
I
嫌い
just
だ。
want 5,000 score.
それは十分に美味しいが、私の口の中を切り裂き、後で後悔することになる。しかし私はそれこそが戦士であり、集中と秩序を学ぶ一環だと思っている。たとえお前がコーンフレークで口を切ったとしても、そしてお前がそれをもう一度食べようとすると、口の中をさらに痛めてしまうので、それ以上悪化させないよう、それ以降は柔らかい食べ物を食べなければならない。我が人生とこのかよばき口が呪わしい。私ははるか昔のこのような日を覚えている。はあ、笑いかわせみは事故ではなかった。私は死ぬ日までそのバカなクマをトロールするつもりだ。それではまた我が人生と目的の状態について何が言えるか。目的はあるのか？私はそれを持っていたのか？それは深い謎だ。怒りの道場に座って誰かいないか？私はどうしてもトイレに行かなきゃいけないんだ。解決できないと思う。それは自ら呼ぶもの。私はそれを何と呼ぶべきかと思った。慣れなければならないと思う。ここのアンタゴニストになるつもりなら、私は少なくとも私の隠れ家の名前を持たなければならない。私は自分の時間と何か関係があるのか
？Easy work, bud. I took like 5 tries. Nice. Was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. There's 25. Because it's fine. 1,000. Too good. So I guess now, next, what we have to do is, add BB. Party. Just be like, add the annoying ones again, except all my consequences. Ultimate consequences is actually really hard to pull off when you're stressed. So. How about we, do we enable BB and JJ? So we just have to see if every single time we close or open our monitor, we should be chilling. When did I start the stream? Oh, it's been like 30 minutes. I'll find a B back in a little bit.